Happy Wednesday, it's hump day.
I like to hear you sing, Rodney.
I don't like to hear me sing.
No, I do, because I know you sing. I know you used to sing in your church
I
choir.
played the organ and the piano, and I sang terribly in church. But we digress. We don't want to.
Why? I want a concert. We've got time.
You want a concert or you don't want a concert?
I've got time, Rodney.
Good morning, everybody. Hope your day's off to a great start. We just wrapped up CBS 46 Morning News, and we've got some talkers today. So, Rodney, start us off. What are we asking?
Okay, so this was interesting. We did this during the morning show today. There's a new thing called Amazon, is it Dash Cart?
Yes.
I'm probably the last person who should be explaining this, but essentially the way it works, and this is just in one place in California, where as you shop with your basket and you're putting stuff into your basket, Amazon will now automatically price that for you. And then when you're ready to check out, you go into a specific line and it checks everything out for you without you ever having to interact with a person at a register. So as you're doing your shopping, once you put it in the basket, apparently there's cameras or sensors in that basket that can automatically detect what you're putting in. And you can see there in that video, that picture, you'll be able to see a display on your basket, so it'll let you know when it's added to your basket, and then when it's time for you to check out, it's completely personal. You just kind of do your own thing. So the question was, and again, this is only in one place in California right now, but as technology continues to expand here, is this something that you would try, or do you prefer the old-fashioned, cashier?
I like the cashier.
Okay.
Well,
You do?
my
Brad?
question is, where's the little light on it that goes on when you need help? Because
Right.
that's me in the self-checkout line.
I
I'm
know.
always the one
It's
who
the truth.
gets stuck in the self-checkout line. I mean, I do like the concept. I've seen something similar. We had something similar at a market back in New England where you would kind of scan stuff as you went along. But I guess this also has a scale in it too, so that's how it handles your produce when you add that to it. Pretty neat. If it works, sure, would expedite things in the grocery store. I'd definitely use it.
Yeah, I would give it a try too. Why not? But I'm with you, Fred. I'll try to do the self-checkout. Sometimes it goes seamlessly, and other times it's excuse me, I'm doing this wrong. Please help me.
It's frustrating.
But I think
know.
overall, I'm pretty traditional still with the shopping right now. I like the interaction with people, and I still go to the store. I haven't done any of the home delivery services, or I know some people can pull right up to the store and they bring the groceries out to your car and load them up. Wildly popular. So tell us if you do that as well. There's all different kinds of services out there.
Yeah, I was curious about that, to see if y'all are doing that. Are you doing that, Fred? Are you going to the grocery store, or are you ordering online?
I've actually stopped going to the grocery store.
Okay.
My wife has arrived and is going to be.
You got a whole different reason.
Yeah, I go maybe once for every 2 or 3 times that she goes. So she does the bulk of the shopping, but I'm there occasionally.
And I was going to ask Rodney if he went to the grocery store, but I know the answer to that.
Absolutely.
He just orders from Mickey D's or wherever.
He gets another kind of delivery.
He does a different kind of delivery.
I do. So I do a lot of Uber Eats, obviously, but when I have to go, get like regular stuff like toilet paper and all that, you do have to go to the grocery store. So I'm with Fred and Megan on the I try to do the checkout, the self-checkout, but it's like, and this is what worries me about this newer thing, because it sounds cool, but I'm with Fred, it never works in the self-checkout.
Yeah.
I always have to bring somebody over. So I don't even bother anymore. I just go back to the regular line because I feel like it's faster than me going to self-checkout and then having to wait for somebody to come. So I think that the idea, if we can perfect it, of having that automated shopping cart, that would be outstanding. I just don't see that working as perfectly. And what if you pick up something and you put it in your bag and then you take it back out? Like, does it work that way?
Yeah, that's right.
And I also, lately, especially at Target, stuff hasn't been where it's supposed to be, on the shelf. So what if something, isn't where it's supposed to be? All these little questions I
Right,
had.
yeah.
We know it's not going to be perfect, but it is cool technology to know that we're getting more and more to where we're doing it on our own.
So I
And
had-
unless you're in Woodland Hills,
Couple of
California,
comments
you
from
really don't
our
have to worry
viewers.
about it.
So I had an experience with using the self-checkout just this past weekend because I went up to see my parents up in Nashville, and my sister's been ordering their groceries for them because they're in their 80s online, and then they just go and pick them up. They bring them out, put them in the trunk. But I had to run into the store to get a couple of things, so I told my daddy, I said, you can stay in the car and I'll run in and pick up these couple of things. Well, they only had one checkout, one cashier working. That line was super long, so I went through the self-checkout, and it was just a mess. I mean, I was just like, the whole experience was not good. But my parents have been doing the the online stuff because of the coronavirus.
All right. We want to move along to our next topic, but I do want to mention a couple of comments from our viewers. Donna pointing out that it might take jobs away, which is true. And I like Howard's comment. He says, Bezos isn't rich enough yet. So,
Hey, on that same front, I know we're going to talk about something else, but on that same front with taking jobs away, which hamburger chain is it that's trying out the Flippy?
Was it White Castle?
The White
Flippy.
Castle. White Castle
Yeah.
is having a robot make your burgers for you, or fries.
Wow.
It's ridiculous.
So I want to get in Shonda, who says, good morning, everybody. Let's hear it, Rodney. So Shonda liked my singing. Thank you, Shonda. And then Don, our top fan, says, no different than Sam's Pay accordingly, or apparently, I'm sorry. You can scan your item and then pay on the app, and then you walk out the door and show the door person. Don says that Sam's does that.
Okay,
Okay.
pretty cool.
Horses, Gavir, this is you up next.
Yeehaw. Oh, so today is National I Love Horses Day. And I was joking, but not really joking earlier when I said every single day is I Love Horses Day at my house.
Right.
We love them. And my favorite quote is that there's nothing better for the inside of a man than the outside of a horse. Okay,
Aw.
who said that, by the way? Can y'all, does anybody know who said that?
Nope.
Okay, it's often been attributed to Ronald Reagan.
Oh, I did not
And
know
even
that.
though
Oh.
Ronald Reagan was an avid horseman, actually it was Winston Churchill who said that. So there you go. A little bit of trivia for you.
Has anybody other than Gavir
My only
ever
question
been
is-
on a horse?
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
You have, Megan?
I did. It's been
Fred?
years and years, but yes, I did.
What's your question?
My only question, Gravir, is how long did it take you to get to have National I Love Horses Day? Was this you were the one who got
Did
this
you
going,
petition
right?
I pitched that. I pitched that, Fred. No, I love it. I mean, they're just,
Yeah.
they're
Love
amazing
it, yeah.
animals. They're just such amazing animals. They're so delicate for being, 1,200-pound beasts with this, they're so fragile. Their bone structure, everything about them is just amazing to me.
And Fred, you're
love
right. I saw this when we did this on the morning show for the first time. The first thing that came in my mind, this is totally Gavir. So behind the scenes, if Gavir has a story to tell, if she tells 10 stories, 9 of those stories are going to be about horses.
Okay,
That's
okay.
how much she
Horse-
loves horses. So it's cool to
Horses
be
or
able
dogs?
to see this.
Okay. enough about that. What else do we want to talk about?
So the last one, which we may have a little bit of time for, getting back to the pandemic that we're in right now, and some advice apparently from the CDC on how much better things will be if you wear your mask. I can't remember the time period, but I'm sure our lovely news ladies do remember.
They said really within just a few months we could be on track to combating the coronavirus, and this is, I think, the first time we've really heard from Dr. Redfield with the CDC saying you've got to wear them. You've got to wear them. You got to, we're not mandating it, but we are highly encouraging that you wear masks because it can make a difference.
And also saying that they are critical to the reopening of schools in the fall, which
Right.
is, of course, the big talker for so many families right now in Metro Atlanta. So that message today coming from the Atlanta-based CDC to wear your mask.
I wear mine. Y'all wear yours? I know you do. Rodney and I went out to
Yeah, definitely.
where did we go?
Went to
few
Waffle
weeks-
House.
Waffle
And-
House,
and,
and we
had the
had
mask.
our masks.
Yeah, at this
on then.
point, I keep seeing the stories about the mask, but at this point, I feel like we kind of get it now, right? I mean, like wear your mask, at least if you're going to be in public
Right.
spaces and stuff. So it's great advice, but I feel like we're far enough in it to where I feel like the mask thing, Fred, is automatic at this point.
It is. The skeptics, of course, will point out that it was just a few short months ago that Dr. Fauci said, oh, no, nobody needs to wear a mask. So, but I think that as they've learned more and more about this disease, they've learned that the masks work, and they don't just need to be the surgical mask, which is what everybody thought early on. So get that face covering on if you're heading out.
I like what Sean says on Facebook, by the way. She says, technology cannot be stopped. Get with the program. So that means you're going to have to lose your cashiers, Megan and Fred.
All right. That's fine.
All right.
Hey, can I
Not
say-
good, Rodney. Once they start with automated traffic reports,
Oh,
weather
no. We need
forecasters,
Rodney. We need Rodney.
then we'll want to stop. Then we'll want to stop technology real quick.
Then I'll just start singing more, Fred. I will figure out something for me to do.
And I have to say thank you to
Don't quit
all
your
of
day
you
job.
for talking about something. I mean, we touched on it a little bit, but something besides coronavirus and masks.
There's
Yeah,
lots of other
lighter
talkers.
subject today,
Something,
right?
I know,
something a
right?
little more fun today.
Absolutely.
Yep.
It was refreshing.
And hope you have a good day today out there too.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
See ya.